Oh, finally it's working this time. I tried to get it to work in the morning, but I couldn't. Well, at least it works now. Right. Well, recently the weather has been fantastic. It's another lovely day out for a walk or just to cycle about. Oh, hello, Ayo. Good to see you again, mate. I hope you're well. Well, I was trying to cross the Rainbow Bridge, so I was just up underneath the Rainbow Bridge, but I couldn't really figure out how I can cross the bridge on a bike. I mean, it's easy by, when you're in a car because Google Maps tells you how to get there, but on a bike, there's a route, where you can take the bike or you can walk on the Rainbow Bridge, but I couldn't find that route. I think I need some research. So, failed miserably. Let me just read. Right, Konbanwa, Ayo and Kai. Hello. Two gentlemen. One of the, two of the finest gentlemen on my channel. Good to see you guys. Well, as you can see, the weather is just fantastic. I think it's about 10:30. I can't see the time because my phone is strapped to the bike. But I think it was around 10:30. Weather is terrific. I think it's around 20 degrees or 18. It's so nice, and just cycling around my neighborhood after dinner. So for dinner I had Burger King because I had like a 750 yen coupon for a takeaway. So I've got the takeaway thingy. So you can say I got a good deal. And I had a double cheeseburger Whopper. I don't know what you really call it really, but you know what I mean. Really, the weather is just terrific. In the afternoon it was a bit hot. It did go up to 29 degrees. 29. There's a viewing spot here. If you can see, if you can get a good view. Well, not too bad, is it? So this is actually Minato-ku. Lovely weather. Well, as usual, I'm going to cycle all the way up to the Tokyo Tower, but as you guys know, I'm terrible with directions, so I might not make it there, but then I might. So if you know your way around, you can always help me out. I think that could work. Well, this part of town is always busy. Let's cycle through it. Lots to see, I think. Well, it is Sunday night, and well, Sunday nights are not the busiest nights. So it's not too busy. Time to catch up on the chats. Oh, Aya, you're not feeling well. Well, I hope you get better soon. Well, the weather in Japan has been rather cool recently, and I did catch cold. So I had a bit of a runny nose a couple of days ago, and it was a bit, it wasn't pleasant. It felt a bit like COVID, although I have no idea what that would be like. But still, having a runny nose in this time, well, at this time, it's not the best experience, and it doesn't feel right. So there's a train station around here. That's actually the Shinkansen. Yeah, that's actually the Shinkansen just going past. I'll show you guys the shopping mall. I don't see many people drinking. Sunday night, innit? You wouldn't expect many people to drink. Oh, by the way, guys, I was in Kabukicho the other day and got some videos in 4K, which I haven't been doing recently. I hope that goes quite well. I need to edit it. As you guys know, I'm not the best person in the world to edit videos. I'm just going to try to read what you guys said. So, Ayo has no fever. Kai saying, yeah, drink lots of water. Well, you have to chill out a bit, and try not to get too much stress from work. And that's always hard when you're busy. I saw a man covered in black, looking like a ninja. Oh, I like this area. I hope I can get you guys some good views on video. It does look rather nice, doesn't it? But there's the monorail on the left. I think the camera just missed it. me try to get closer to the train tracks. Right, which part of Tokyo? I always forget the name of the station because I never take the train. Hold on. Let me get you the name of the train station. It's like two station north of Shinagawa. So this is JR track where the Shinkansen goes as well. So what name is that? Hold on. I'll try to get you the name. Hold on, mate. Oh right, Tamachi station. We just went past Tamachi JR. Well, although I really like trains, for some reason I don't take trains that much. There's the Shinkansen. It's very long. Well, as you can see, the city is very quiet. So I think in this part of the town, Shinkansen is the most noisiest thing. So that sound of the Shinkansen right now, so that is the noisiest thing in this neighborhood. It's not the people, it's the train. Feels quite spooky, you know. Oh, there's a guy exercising. Right, Kai, yeah, you're right. So this place is around Tokyo Tower, it's quite near, in the same ward, but as you know, I'm terrible with directions. So let's try to get there. Well, the thing is, I always get lost and you can't really see the tower because it's hidden from, you know, all these buildings. Oh, Pizza Hut. You know what? I've never had Pizza Hut after the age of 10. So that's a few decades ago. but they are still around. Someone's trying to get his bike towed. It was a small, like, little moped. Oh, nice 911. So I think this is one of the main roads off Shinagawa Station. I'm going to try to make a right from here. Oh, I can see the Tokyo Tower just in between the buildings up there. 11 o'clock. So we're just going past Mita Station. Mita Station. I think that's the Ginza line. Well, the thing is, I could be wrong, but I think the JR Yamanote Sen is like cheapest around. So I try to take the JR every time when I get to take the train. But normally I don't really. So I'm going to have to make a left and right to get to the tower. Oh, cool, Kai, you saw it as well. So good. The camera is doing its job properly. Wow, it's so nice. It's windy, you know. So that was that white 911 we just saw. Oh bugger, making that noise. I should have taken the road. Bloody hell, this is narrow. Look how weird this pavement is. Spooky. Feels like someone might jump out. So today I have been doing a lot of active work. Well, cycling in the morning, running and walking, and taking the dog out for a walk. It has been a busy day, but because I had a burger, I think I need to go out again. So it's always good to come out with a camera. But you know what, this bike, this saddle is absolutely horrendous. It's killing my ass. You know, the one I had this morning, that was pretty good. I just saw the tower. Look, you can see the tower just up there. Through these little alley. There's an Italian flag on the left. might be a restaurant. Restaurant Maruyama. That's what it says. So it has a Japanese name, but it might be Italian. Well, the food they sell. I'm going to try to make a left and right again. Then I think you will be able to see the tower. But you know what though, I tried to get an apartment with the view of the tower, but it was very hard. Very hard. It was almost impossible. Because I don't want to live in a small house, so I was looking for a big one. Then I can't really afford a really big one. Then there's not much option, so... Oh yes, you can see the tower now. That's good. Hold on, just gonna read what Kai said. Bikers. I think they were Harley Davidsons. Very loud. Hold on, let me adjust the camera angle. Is that better for you? Well, the thing is, there's not many apartments with the view of the tower, but if there is, you'll have to sell your children. Right, the view is better. Much better, innit? Hold on, let's get closer. You can hear the Harley gang. Absolutely loud. You know, I do like sound of a good motor, but that is just noise pollution, you know. It's beyond what I can take. It's just too loud. That's a view. A view I never get tired of. So I'm making a left here and I'm cycling to Azabu. I'll come back for the tower. I like this area, you know. or my new hometown anyway. But hold on, that guy's fast. Hold on, let me try to chase him. Bloody hell, they're quick. So this is where most of the expats and the diplomats live. They all live around here in Minato-ku, near Azabu or in Azabu. Oh gosh, that guy's gone. Very gone. I want to blame the bike, but it's just me who's a terrible cyclist and who's not fit to chase locals around town. That was a big bump. So we're now in Azabu. Just going past the Oakwood residence. I can't give you any feedback because I've never lived in Oakwood before. Found a guy. Time to catch up on the chats. Oh, hi Jerry. Genki. I hope you are. So I don't think there's anybody on YouTube who really shows around this area of Tokyo, because I wouldn't think anybody on YouTube would be doing this YouTube thingy, but I do because it's my hobby. Let's check out the Azabu residences area. Well, there's nothing fancy about it, it's just expensive to live here. Well, I think there are nice restaurants here and there, but... So let's try from the main road. So I'm going to show you guys around. Oh, we've got Poobert. Hold on, I can't read what you're saying. My screen is too small. Oh, Poobert says you really are unique. Thank you, Poobert. That's because I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just an idiot with a camera who's doing this for fun after work and after shit. Yeah, you know what I mean. Right, so this is the Azabu area, which is like the most wealthiest area in Tokyo. Well, known to be at this time of the day. As you can see, it's all closed. Well, good to see you, Poobert. Hope you're well. Oh, bloody hell. The roads are like cobble streets, the ones you would see in Europe. very bumpy. No bollocks. Well, not much action here. Well, Poobert, coming back to our conversation, saying this is so unique, I think people should definitely follow this channel. It's nothing like what you see from other channels, is it? The real life in Tokyo, live, no BS, and no icings on a cake, just as it is, you know. Life as you see it, really. I like these little narrow streets. So this narrow street does get busy, but not at this time, because everyone's off to bed. So while I'm out, I'm going to cycle all the way up to Roppongi. But you know what though, YouTube is really my exercise. It's like being in the gym, because if I'm not on YouTube, I never go out and exercise at night. I don't walk, I don't cycle, because I'm a lazy bugger, you know. I'll let the car go. So YouTube is my gym. But you know what I realise? YouTube is so bloody hard if you want to make it big. So I gave up on that. I totally did. So, you know, bloody hell, it doesn't work. So I'm like, okay, even people who does it as a full-time gig, they, you know, even they don't make it big. So I'm like, how am I going to make it big? So it's just going to be my stupid hobby. End of story. But good fun doing it, you know, and talking to you lot. Hold on, I'm just going to stop and try to read the chat screen. Right, need some catching up to do. Oh right, you guys are talking about food prices. Well, you know what? The petrol prices has gone up in Japan this week. But you're right. Real life in Tokyo. People should subscribe, like, and get, you know, click that notification bell or whatever. Right, you guys are talking about inflation. So this is the bookstore that's combined with Starbucks underneath Roppongi Hills. So we're just going to cycle up Roppongi Hills. Well, as you can see, it's empty. Well, inflation is mad. It's happening in Japan as well. And I hate it. So like, every time I go to a supermarket or every time I go to Costco's, you can just see that the prices of everything have gone up. So it's not pleasant. And also petrol prices as well. Oh, Rolex. Oh, a shop where they don't have any watches. Well guys, this is Roppongi Hills before midnight, 11:30. Oh, the Mini is still here, the Mini shop. You know, the Mini cars. Burberry. I don't know why people like that brand, because I don't really. I think that lady was French. Had some ooh la la to what she was saying. You can always tell when someone's French. Tiffany and Co. Oh, nice. A dog out for a walk. Oh, my butt hurts. Yeah, but you know what? All the other channels on YouTube, they always go to touristy places. Although they are fun, but it's not real Tokyo, is it? It's not where people live. But from my channel, I get to show you what I do and where I live. Oh, Trek bikes. Nice bikes. Right, IO is back. Right. Oh, at least I'm almost 6k. Oh, right, IO. Good, innit, you know, for an idiot running the channel. It's all thanks to you guys, to be honest. This channel won't exist without you guys. Also, I'm doing this for fun. Right, you guys are talking about coffee. I had the best coffee the other day. So I went to Meguro, you know, Nakameguro, a famous spot in Tokyo. And they have a massive Starbucks in Nakameguro. And that is where they roast their beans for all of Starbucks in Japan. So I went to Nakameguro and had cappuccino. It was 800 yen, so it wasn't cheap. Let me go through this alley. Right, so it wasn't cheap. By the way, this is like the wealthiest places in Tokyo, so you're going to see some nice houses, but I'm not sure if you can see anything at this time. But anyway, so I had the best cappuccino ever, and that was really good. Period. 800 yen. It's a lot for a cup of cappuccino, but that was bloody fantastic. But you know what? If you want to try to get into that Starbucks, you're going to have to get in line. So when you go there during the day, you have to queue up. They give you like a QR code, and you have to go somewhere else and do your stuff. And like an hour later, your phone's going to ring and go, oh, it's time. You can now come to Starbucks and order your drink. So it's at least an hour. But I went there Saturday morning, this Saturday, and I went there really early, so I didn't have any queues. But you know what? Oh, bloody hell, I can see the tower. But you know what? It took 20 minutes to get a cup of cappuccino, and that was so nice and fresh. But if it wasn't that good, I don't think I would, you know, really wait 20 minutes for a cappuccino. Well, you know, all the places where the wealthy people live, it's all well fenced up, you know, so you can't really see anything from outside. So I'm not seeing anything. Well, that's the conclusion. But you know what? People in Tokyo, they do like Mercedes. Well, I can't say I hate them, but they all like Mercedes. Hold on. Just trying to catch up on the chat. Right, Kai says, I can consider getting a Trek. I can't afford them, mate. If this channel can afford a Trek, maybe I will, but no chance I can buy one. Pubert says, you still have the best chat community here, the most pleasant people. Well, that's because you're here, Kai's here, Ario's here, and Jerry McDonald is here, because they are the best people. Yeah, you have to get in line, QR code 1 hour. Yeah, so if you're going to come and check out that Starbucks, come in the morning, okay? Before 10 a.m. Before 10. Otherwise, you're not going to get your drink. So we're back in Azabu. So if you go straight, there's going to be Azabu Station. Bloody hell, there's a cab coming. Maybe I'll try to go up. Okay. Well, I mean, honest, I do look at some other channels as well, although I don't really have the time during the day, but there's a lot of idiots and trolls out there on the chat box, but luckily none on my channel. But I do get some bots from Russia, you know, the Russian bots who type something on the chat box and I have no idea what they're saying because it's all in Russian. But they don't come anymore because I guess Russia's like kind of, you know, I don't know. Well, I don't know what's happening in Russia. Do you? And Ukraine as well. I have no idea what's going on in the world. Bloody hell. It's a hill, so I'm going to circle back. Or maybe I just walk. I'm just pushing the bike. Oh, bugger. This bike is rather heavy. I'm just gonna jaywalk. It's a red, but who cares? It's almost 12. So I'm gonna go and see the tower before the light goes off. What time is it? 11:36. Oh, we still have some time. Then I can read the chat. Oh, Said, our old moderator is back. I hope you're well, Said. The weather is bloody fantastic. It's like 20 degrees, I think. It's a bit windy, so it just makes it perfect to go out for a, you know, walk or cycle. So we're in Azabu. Oh, bloody hell, the pavements are not good. I just got the camera angle lowered a bit. Bentley Bentayga. Nice. What station is this? Azabu Juban station. Yep, we just went past that. So I'm just gonna cycle down a bit and try to make the next crossroad. McLaren. Bistro Cresta. I wonder if it's any good. There's still entrances for the Azabu Juban station, so the stations, you know, some of them have like, you know, they have like millions of entrances. So if you go in, you're going to have to walk underground to get to the train, like really walk. Bloody hell, that was really harsh. Oh, bugger. Haha, Poobah, you're right. Well, the thing is, if you come to a wealthy part of town, anywhere in the world right now, people are fit and they look healthy. But if you go to a poorer part of the town, people tend to be overweight. That's because, you know, I don't know, they eat too much junk food, I guess, because that's cheaper. That could be the reason, you know, because junk foods are cheap, and that might be all you can afford. Like me, you know, I'm a fat bugger, you know, that's one reason, because I like junk food, and they are cheap, which I need to cut down on now, because I'm a fat, you know what I mean. But it's all down to the fries and stuff, you know, fish and chips, fried chicken, oh bloody hell. All those fatty, greasy food that you shouldn't really have. So, I mean, people who are wealthy enough would have veggies and I don't know, other nutritious, you can't even say it, you know, like beef. Oh, I made a wrong right, but it doesn't matter. We can still see the tower. There's a small Mercedes dealership on the left. Azabu Mercedes. It's a small showroom, but they might be the biggest seller, you know, being in Azabu. No brainer, right? It's so nice. I can see the tower here and there, glimpses of it. I'm not sure whether you guys can as well. I hope the camera is getting a good angle. You know what though, we have like 9 people watching, but we only have like 4 or 5 people talking. Well, for people who are quiet in the chat room, you can speak, you know, if you want. We're not going to bite. I've seen that property before on the left. Well, I look at properties all the time, and I you know, recognise a lot of the properties around here because I've been so busy on the internet looking at houses. Because eventually I will buy one for, you know, for the day I retire. I do hope to stay in Japan. It's going to take some time, but right, say that's right. $6 for a cheap breakfast. Well, even less really. You can get breakfast menus for like 290 yen, which is mad, right? That's like less than $3. But you know what? Those ones, you know, they're very well balanced meals. But if you get the $6 ones, like 500 or 600 yen ones, they are very good, but they're going to be like fried food. Well, chances are they are going to be fried food. And oh bloody hell, that's a nice view. I have to stop. Oh, and that's a lovely Lamborghini, open top as well. Well, life in Azabu, Lamborghinis and Ferraris everywhere. And I don't have one. Oh, such a pity. Well, I was going to get a Ferrari before the pandemic, but I can't afford it now. The prices have gone up so high. So I might as well just take this rental bike. But you know, well, I don't know, maybe a decade later. So it's 11:47. The tower is still lit up. You know what though? Let me cycle right up to the tower. I don't think I do that really, or have done it. Bloody hell, that's a good view. Every time. You just never get tired of looking at that view. It's just fantastic, you know. Where do you get a view like that? Oh, that's mental. Oh, a lot of stuff happening in the chat room. Right, Jerry says, I don't remember the name of Ali exactly, but happened to go to a very small izakaya while walking near Akihabara 3 years ago maybe. Aha. Sage says, staying in Japan sounds like a dream. I don't want to retire there. I don't think foreign retirees will be welcome. Well, Sage, if you have the money, nobody cares. I'm not saying I do, but hopefully when I retire, I will. Big hope there. Right, just adjusting the camera angle. Right, Io, yes, I did want to get a camper van, but I just changed my car. I didn't get the camper van. I just got a bigger car with a bigger engine, so I can drive everywhere. I do drive like a lunatic, and I do get caught by the police every now and then. But yeah, a camper van. I still want to get a camper van, you know. I still do. Oh, there's a nice Lamborghini at the petrol station. Look, white one. Well, anyway, Io, back to the camper van. So, well, I need another parking space, and it costs a fortune to park cars in Japan, but of course it's cheaper than some other countries in Asia, but still very expensive in Japan. So yeah, so I need to find another parking space, and I need to make more money, period. I know it's sad, but you know, it is what it is. I can't afford another parking space. Well, maybe I can, but if I do, I won't be happy about it. Oh, bloody hell. That's bloody mental. Wow. A Ferrari California and a BMW 2002. This is Azabu, guys. Proper stuff. Working in his garage, and it's on the high street, you know. Bloody hell. That is what I call life. Of course it'll be different if you don't like cars, but to me that looks like life. Bloody hell, I'm just, wow, speechless. A guy working on his car, 11:50 on a Sunday night, and he has a Ferrari California and a nice orange BMW 2002. What on earth is this? Bloody hell. Guys, I'm just speechless. It's just mental, innit, you know? Bloody hell. Cycling on. Oh my word. Yeah. Another one. Is that like a GT3? I don't know my Porsches very well. But bloody hell. You know what? I do have a Assetto Corsa. And I have Oculus VR. And I drive all the cars on the simulator. On the Nürburgring. But bloody hell. Just mental. Well, we've been here before. On my other stream. But there's a different car here today. There's a Ferrari 360 Spider, a red one on the bottom. And I think that's the blue McLaren on top. Let's get a closer look. I'm just going to tilt the camera down. I hope you guys can get a better view. I'm just going to go on a red, can't be bothered to wait. Oh my god, there's a BMW Z8. There was a Mercedes Black Series SL the other day. Maybe somebody bought it. But there's a BMW Z8. I do like the Alpina one because you can get the Alpina Z8 in automatic, but a normal Z8, they're all manual. Although I do like manual, but you know, my arms get, you know, but that's a nice orange. Is that a GT2? Bloody hell. Azabu. Speechless. Right, 11:55, so the lights on the tower will go out in 5 minutes. Maybe I'll just circle back. I'll see the lights go off and head home. Yeah, I think that's going to be a better idea. You know, that biker was singing. Well, someone's in a good mood. Yeah, let me go back. We have 5 minutes before the lights go off on the tower. Oh my god, you can see the tower right here. Bloody hell, that is a good view. Now, imagine living in that apartment. But like I said, the apartments here are very small. They're mostly 1-bedroom apartments, or like 1.5 bedrooms, so very small. But look at that view. Not sure whether you guys can see it on camera. Oh, you can't, hold on. Just setting up the angle a bit higher. Let me get my wide, you know, thingy. Let me get my wide filter so you guys can see it better. Yes, so that'll be a bit wider, so I hope you guys can see the tower better. I hope. But you can't still see the top end. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, you can see the top end. It's just there's a lot of delay, you know, on the YouTube and my screen, so I can't really tell. So we have 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes, the lights are gonna go off. And I'm gonna go to bed. So before I go to bed, I'll say goodnight to you guys. Now 2 minutes to go. Right, just catching up on the chat screen. Kai says, if there were Airbnbs, I wouldn't mind renting it out a day or two. Sounds like a plan, Kai. You should definitely do that. Oh, you've never seen them go off before. Well, Poobert, you're going to see it in 2 minutes. Well, less than 2 minutes. But we'll still have some time. You know what? My hat is covering the top end of the tower, so I'm going to keep my head a bit higher. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for coming, and thanks for chatting. You know, I always tell you guys, if I did this alone, I would never do it. I never cycle, I never walk, I never run, really. I mean, I do sometimes, but not really. But I can do it because you guys are around. And I want to thank YouTube. YouTube is my ultimate gym. Thank you, YouTube. And please support my channel. Oh well. Yep, standing by. It's 12 right now. The lights are still on. Maybe there's a bit of a delay. I don't know. Well, have a good night, everyone. You know what I think? I think the lights go off manually. And the guy who switches the light today, I think he's fallen asleep. The lights are still on. Bloody hell, this is funny. The lights are still on. What's going on? I think somebody's asleep. It's 1 past midnight, but the lights are still on. I just don't know how to describe it. It should go off at 12. Still on. A nice GTR just drove past. Guys, the lights are not going off. I think he's fallen asleep. Bloody hell, this is funny. Jesus. Speechless. It's a speechless night, looking at crazy cars and the lights not going off on the tower. Bloody hell, it's funny. But it's nice to you know, be staring at the tower. Yeah, expensive electricity. But you know what? The tower is so bright. It's so well lit. You can see every bits and pieces. I'm still going to wait. It's 3 past midnight. it's starting to get a bit weird, but yeah, Kai, exactly. The lights, they normally go out at midnight sharp, but it's 3 past midnight and the lights are still on. So the lights, they also go off at midnight at, on the Rainbow Bridge as well. I'm just curious if the Rainbow Bridge is still, if the lights are still on. I don't know. Or somebody running. And after midnight, well, it's 3 past midnight. Well, it's 4 past now, so I'm still gonna cycle back. This is utterly funny, but anyway, I'm gonna cycle back. I'm gonna leave the camera on so you guys can still enjoy watching Tokyo. Bloody hell, I can't even talk straight. I'm gonna lower the camera angle, and I'm still gonna go.